anger is quite common for someone living with autism spectrum disorder. I'm no different. I struggled for years with a lot of anger and bitterness toward my diagnosis and toward what I thought wasn't happening in my treatment. Um, and basically, I was very interested in getting applied behavior analysis, but I didn't get diagnosed with autism until I was 22. So I missed out on early interventions. Today, I'm finally getting ABA, and I'm finally learning social skills, and I'm not as angry. It's amazing what happens when you actually learn social skills to connect with other people, and like how that eliminates your anger and your frustration. And so, but unfortunately, when I was angry, I made some poor choices. And I thought, I was looking for ABA from advanced behavior analysts like BCBAs and people like Peter Gerhardt, Carl Sundberg, people in the field of behavior analysis, Ben Seifert, Leah Sachs, Sarah Trotman, Casey, the behavior bitches, Leah and Casey, looking for these advanced people. And then on top of that, I start hearing these podcasts talking about ABA. And now all of a sudden in my brain, they're talking about very advanced behavior issues and strategies. And now all of a sudden ABA went from being this advanced for me to being this advanced for me. And here I was way down here working with a 19-year-old DSP. And here these BCBAs were out talking about advanced strategies, advanced behavior analytic stuff on podcast, right? So, yeah, it was really frustrating because I had this 19-year-old kid versus like this 20-something-year-old or 30-something-year-old behavior analyst that was talking about, or in some cases 50-year-old behavior analyst talking about how to forward chain steps to build relationships. And my 19-year-old DSP was wanting to teach me how to order my food at McDonald's or teach me how to go grocery shopping at Walmart. And I was wanting to learn about relationships. And so, long story short, I thought, I got this great idea. I love ABA, and I wanted to work with BCBAs so much that I thought that I could force the government's hand and make them provide a BCBA for me to work with. And I did this in a very bad, destructive way because I heard a lot of people that were BCBAs in the process trying to get that done. So what I did was I started telling, messaging behavior analysts, BCBAs, like, first of all, backstory, it's unethical for a BCBA to work with you if you don't have a contract with them, a payer agreement. And so I would try to get BCBAs to work with me, and they would tell me, no, they couldn't help me because there was no agreement and there was no contract. And I would get frustrated and very upset. I didn't understand this when I was angry. And so I would I started sending BCBAs messages that I was going to report them for ethics for knowing that I had this need, this social need, and not helping me. And so I started reporting BCBAs to the BCBA-CB ethics committee, just because I thought that would do a couple of things. One, I thought it would make my Medicaid, my government insurance, see that I really needed a BCBA to work with me and provide ABA therapy. I thought it would force their hand and make them, because, like on one hand, I didn't feel like they would see it was unfair that the BCBA was getting reported because of me not getting the help that I need. So I thought they would give me the help that I need to protect the BCBA. The other avenue, the other governing body that I thought would protect the BCBA as well, and try and get me the treatment that I need, would be the BACB. I really believed when I was angry that the BACB, when I was starting to report all these BCBAs for ethics concerns for not helping me, I thought that the BACB would actually start advocating with my Medicaid insurance and trying to get the government to do something to provide me with ABA therapy, because they wouldn't want to see their people that were credentialed, their licensees, be reported for ethics issues. So yeah, I never reported anyone for ethics concerns because I had anything personally. Sorry, my phone fell. But I never reported anyone for ethics concerns because I didn't like them or had anything personally happen with them. I was reporting, basically, long story short, and this is where some people with autism get confused in self-advocacy when they're angry and when they're anxious and when they're misunderstood, is that I was reporting BCBAs for ethics concerns because I thought that would be a good way to self-advocate to get me 40 hours a week of ABA therapy. And obviously now I've learned that is not very productive and was hurtful to a lot of my friends that were BCBAs. I made a lot of friends that were BCBAs, and that hurt them because I started reporting them to try and get the help that I needed. So I wanted to apologize for that, and just I wanted to say that that was a poor way of self-advocacy when I was angry and didn't understand what I was doing. And now that I'm actually learning social skills and I have a BCBA working with me, I'm actually less like I don't think that way anymore. I'm not angry. It's amazing what happens when you learn social skills. Like I'm less angry. Um, and I still have autism, but I'm just not angry. I'm not bitter because I'm getting help. So I wanted to apologize to BCBAs, my friends, and my colleagues. Not my colleagues because I'm not a BCBA, sorry, but my friends and my co-advocates who work to improve lives of people with autism. I want to apologize to you, and just I look forward to talking to you and disseminating the science of ABA with you. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.